Alright, change the name. That. Save here. Manasarovar, Facebook. And let's change it. Public. Good morning, Stacy. Hold on one second. One moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please. That's how the operators used to talk. Good morning, good morning. Let me see. All right. Public. And what am I doing? Share. Good morning, Brother Dan. I was just heading for a band. Top of the morning. You're heading for a band. You're about to post something true to get banned. Oh boy. I miss them. I miss so many of my friends. They keep getting thrown off of Facebook. It's ridiculous now. It's ridiculous stuff. Good morning. I think I have to make a statement this morning. I have to make a public announcement. I believe that the earth is flat. I do. I've said that before, but I believe it now. I really do this time. I do. I think it's flat. I think it's flat. But I don't think it's like just flat. I think it's flat and it's an arcade. I think it's flat and it's a bullshizzle arcade. That's what I think. I want to debate somebody. Let's debate about if the earth is flat. I'm in solidarity once again with Flat Earth Society, of the nation and the world. I think it's a flat. I think the earth is flat. I've been in because I know it's an arcade. I know it's an arcade. Now, I ain't never been in space, but I know it's an arcade. I know you got a bunch of different monkeys, and all they do is choose what game they want to play. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say arcade? Have you ever been in an arcade, or is this like, is this too old? I think you just pick your arcade. This was a theory I had a while ago. I think the earth is a flat arcade because the only round arcade I went in was like in Arkansas, and that was because it had a wooden floor and it bends a little bit and it was kind of roundish. It was like, you had a higher point and a low point. I think the earth is an arcade. I think people pick and choose the game they want to play, and they go off and play the game, and they get upset with you when you don't want to play the game with them, and then Daniel gets banned because he said something about your group. Good morning. Oh, whoa, who's that? What in the world? All kind of comments this morning. I just got started. I'm gonna talk about the Flat Earth Arcade, but I need a couple more arcade machines. I need one. Let me see. We'll call that this is the number one for me. It's the race arcade, because that's always number one. Yeah, that's a game that people, I don't play that game no more. I think I'm tired of that game. Y'all know that. Let me see. I'm gonna make another one. Can I make another one? Let me see if this will work. Oh, that didn't work. I want to make another arcade game. I need to make a religion one. I need to make a, what other arcade games do we need? What other games do people, politics. Oh, that's one. That's a big time arcade. Hang on. I'm making arcade games. Hold on, wait. Okay, no, that is two right there. Hang on. All right, there we go. We got race, we got religion. What other arcades games do we need? What other games people playing with y'all? Nation. Ooh, Nation. Have you played Nation before? I used to play Nation all the time. I played Nation. I'm not playing Nation no more. I'm done with it. I'm not playing because I get, like, there's always somebody fixing that damn machine when the machines break down. And that's what I think. I think that the world is designed to busy work. That might be a way to say it. They get you doing busy work. Hang on. Wait. Let me turn. Let me get my volume settings right. I know I'm running my mouth. I don't think I shared it yet. I didn't even say that yet. Telling this is, listen, and you're gonna have to go, bro. You're gonna have to go. He said this is a flat earth conversation. I'm out, brother. We are on flat earth. Let me explain it to you, because you weren't here when I had my first theory about why I think it's flat. This is why I think it's flat. One, I ain't been to space, and NASA always lying about every damn thing. But two, how many round people do you know? I don't know any round people. I know flat people. I know flat people playing arcade games. I know flat people. They're just flat because they don't care about what anybody else thinks. They're not well-rounded. They're flat. That's how I know it's a flat earth. It's a flat earth because you got black people and white people and Irish people and Christian people and Muslim people and American people and British people and Australian people. They're not well-rounded. They're not well-rounded. So all right, let's debate. Let's debate, Kelly. Let's get it. I don't never debate nobody. I ain't gonna debate. I don't think the world is round. I don't see nobody round. There's very few round people on this planet who are well-rounded. They're all flat. Every last one, just flat as hell. Flat Democrats, flat Republicans. Playing these damn video games, playing their games like they're real, and they want you to play. And I don't want to play no more. I'm tired of playing. I want to be an adult for a little bit, and that's why I think the Earth is flat. That's my theory. But we need a lot more arcade machines here. I only have so much space, and I'm just done playing. What other arcade games were there? So I used to play Religion. Religion, oh my gosh. I was good at Religion. I was great at it. I was fantastic. I think I got to like level 7 in Religion. I was up there, boy. I was up there. I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun. No, but seriously, real talk. I think I probably got level 8 in Democrat. I think I might have got to level 5 in Republican. I was playing that game for a little while, and the machine broke. There was a glitch in the machine, if we can do that analogy. It was a glitch in the machine. And before they came out to repair it, because I think the repair people in the arcade, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the people who actually control things, not the ones that make all of this nonsense up. They come out, repair the machine when it breaks down. And I think that's what all this election impeachment stuff is about. Because the president ain't acting peachy. They want him to be peachy. I don't want peachy presidents. I don't like peachy presidents. I like to know what's true. I want to know the honesty and the raw nature. Tell me if Haiti's an S-hole country. Tell me that. I need to know. But it looked like there was a pop-up. I should get started because I'm off running my mouth. I got a pop-up about the impeachy because he wasn't being peachy, and I've changed my mind. I'm gonna let y'all know I changed my mind. I'm 100% behind the impeachment. 100% behind the impeachment. I want impeachy but if only one caveat though. Only one way I'm on your team. I'll play this game with you. I'm gonna play impeachment. I'm gonna play president. I used to play president. Used to play politician. That was a great game on flat Earth. Nobody's right. All flat people. I'll be behind the impeachment if you tell me because somebody I think it was Anthony post something. Can presidents who get impeached be reelected? If they can be reelected, I'm behind the impeachy. I'm behind the impeachy. Let's because he's not being peachy. He's not being peachy. And personally, I think that you need to impeach at the root. I think pruning the top of the leaves and you don't address the root problem, you just gonna get another unpeachy one. But I think it's fun. We're gonna play that game. I want y'all to impeach him because he's not being peachy. And I already know they're gonna reelect him. I already know that. I already know they're gonna reelect him. I know you got your Bernies and your Amarettas and I don't know, all the Omarosas and all the ones you want to run. Your Bidens. He is going to be reelected. Now I know he's going to be reelected because I hadn't seen black people getting ready to vote for him. That's how I know. He done beat the racism charges. Y'all done put the racism charges on him. You can impeach him all you want. And that way everybody gets a turn. Right? Because they feeling unpeachy for the past 4 years. And they was feeling peachy. And if y'all impeachment, then they're going to feel peachy. And then they're going to be unpeachy. And then they'll reelect him. And they'll feel peachy again. And that way everybody gets the turn. I think we should share. That's what I think. I think if we're going to play a video game, we should share. Because that's what my mama used to say. She dropped off at the arcade. Y'all need to share now. You share with your little brother. I was the little one. They ain't never shared with me. Those bastards. They ain't never shared with me. I used to go to the arcade. What's wrong with me now? Mama get him like $5. Give the other one $5. Give me $2.50. $2.50. That's not sharing. And of course, when I run out of quarters, you think your big brother come get you back, give you a quarter. Nope. 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 I'm not gonna tell you what he did. I'm gonna tell you my middle brother, he was a slaver. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why I didn't know racism was a thing with white people until I got 18, because my brother was the first slaver I had. Actually, I think my father was. He's probably the first slaver. And my mama she didn't really believe in slavery as much. She was kind of more passive, laid back. But my brother was slave. It's like, I give you a quarter if you go with me later to get some golf balls. Because we lived not too far from the golf course. We used to go in the golf course ponds and swim and get the balls because we like swimming. And we get the elitists to buy the balls back from us. Anyway, it was forced labor. Forced labor to get quarters to play another game. All right. Theory went all kind of places. But that's my theory. That's my theory. I think I'm playing spirituality now. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with spirituality. Oh, is that Ivan? Ivana got me in trouble because you wanted to do ancient archaeology, so I was spending some time looking at Shiva last night and this morning. Not Shiva, on Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash. Woo. That led to this morning's post. I see this morning. I think I pissed. I don't know if I pissed anybody off. I don't want to play religion. I want to play spirituality for a little bit. And I think that's a real game, real talk. And I didn't know this. Oh, guess what? I get excited when my tail get the wagon. So guess what Sadhguru said, Peter? Sadhguru is controlled opposition, ECIA. Shut up. He said he went to Mount Kailash in China. It's in Tibet. I got to get a picture of it. I'm going to play spirituality because I'm tired of playing these video games. The Rothschilds and Rockefellers, they set up video games for everybody. Y'all know that, right? Please tell me everybody here knows that. They set up the video games and they try to convince you that you're something that you're not. So you play the game, and so you put the quarters in as consent. Manufactured consent. You consent to play the game. I'm going to play race for a little bit. Damn it. White guilt, fragility. I'm sorry, that's funny to me. It is. I know it's not funny to you because you're playing the game. You're serious. You know how like people come by you playing the game. You're playing race and nation and patriotism and Christianity and Muslim. And somebody come by and lean on it. Hey, don't lean on the game, man. I'm trying to play the game. What you doing? They're like making jokes like, look, I'm trying to concentrate. Shh, y'all be quiet. He's concentrating. He's playing race. All right, I'm sorry. All right, back up. We were watching eugenics yesterday. Anybody join in with that? We were talking about eugenics. It was fantastic. Eugenics. Goodness gracious, where they actually revealed to you a lot of interesting things. And somebody posted it this morning about they took the Irish kids because they got this thing called Irish privilege. It's called Irish Irish right. They took the Irish orphans and they were testing on them like they did the syphilis experiments with the black people in that video game. And it's this is why I can't even have a straight face. I can't even do it with a straight face. I can't even do it. I don't even know what to. It's too much. It's too much. The stuff that people come with just stupid. I love y'all to death, but y'all let dumb people make it stupider. And you do. These leaders and they're lying to you. I posted something else. And I forgot who was coming from. Oh, the police. That's why I was asking, because some of y'all playing like police, some of y'all, the people playing police, they don't have a whole lot of choice. That's poor kids. That's poor kids born in a country with Democrats and Republicans who don't want to change any of the damn laws because they get paid big time, getting everybody fighting, playing the video game race. Police are racist. It's like, no, it's just the laws and they all get big money for the laws. That's all it is. I asked people, I said, well, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see those flashing lights? Because I had a moment yesterday. I was going to drive somewhere and I saw some flashing lights and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go that way. I think I'm going to turn. I turned and went, I don't do nothing wrong. I ain't break none of y'all Romans laws. Actually, that's a lie. I break all. I don't care nothing about your laws. I honestly don't. I'm a barbarian. Y'all done captured my people, all my people. Let us go. Free the barbarians. All right, I am not a Roman. I am not a Babylonian. I'm here to break your laws and lie to you and try to wake as many barbarians up and get them to realize that these people that created this flat arcade world, this 0.01%, don't love none of us. That's what I'm here for. I break all your laws. But I didn't want to go down that road. I saw the lights flashing. So I decided to ask people, how you feel when you see the police lights? How you feel? Because I wanted to see what white privilege looked like, right? And people, and some of y'all jump right in. I ask questions, they jump right in. It's like, I feel great. I get pulled over. I ain't worried about nothing because I got white skin. I'm an old white lady. And I was like, really? Really? Like, okay, I know where that came from. I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area. I grew up with the black elite, and I understand what they taught you. They taught you to speak like that. Right? Because you think you're helping black people. You're not actually helping nobody talking like that. You're not. Because we got videos all over YouTube of police beating up old white ladies, taking their guns, and one of them, they body slam one. So I posted a few of those, and I just thought, I said, you know what? It's not that, you need to be honest. What's wrong with the police? The police are not racist. The police are doing the law. And the people who wrote the law tell you that the police are racist because they don't want to get back the money from all the industry they take that big money from. All right. And so I posted it because I kind of wanted people to like look and read the perspective, like, oh, it's not just me. I feel scared too when I see the flashing lights. Yes, it's a police state. That's called a scientific experiment. I just showed you some data. It means that not everybody feels and knows what you think because the world's flat. The world's flat. You playing that video game. Some of y'all stop playing white privilege. Don't play that game no more. I think you should let that game break down. Let the game break down and realize that everybody pretty much feels the same way in a police state. It's just how it works. We're all barbarians, and for the most part, we've all sold out all our ancestors because we pay our taxes, we got jobs, bank accounts, and we pay them to the people who murdered all of our ancestors and stole everything from all of them so they could live on top of the world and fix video games that they create and keep making more for us to play. Stop playing the game. Stop it. Stop. Don't do that. No, I mean, if you want. As Susan told me, I tell people what to do. I don't really tell people. Do I tell people what to do? Or I just like say stuff and I laugh at it. Because I don't know. I can't review me. And it's an honest question. If you want to know an honest answer, ask, do I really tell people what to do, or do I use guilt? Do I say things and data makes people feel a little guilty and they change a little bit, or other people just don't know? I don't know. I don't think I tell people what to do. I ain't tell you what to do. You can play whatever video game you want, but I keep saying that the earth is flat, because it is flat, because you're not well-rounded, because you only see things from your own little burst perspective. That's what I mean. So I'm in solidarity with Flat Earth this day. Anyway, good morning. How y'all doing? Hi. What were we talking about? Spirituality, right? So I'm not playing. I think spirituality is when you just sit back and you look at all the video games. You just look at that's what I think. I think the spirituality is when you're like all sensing of everybody playing all the video games. You look at all the children on the earth surveying the watchers, that scripture they took out, and you're just watching everybody play them video games. Like, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, oh, you playing that game? You gonna play that? What you gonna play? You gonna play Buddha? Oh, okay, you gonna play Hindu? What you gonna play? Oh, okay, you gonna play that? Go on, play Alien. Go on, play that game. Play race, all the identities. Oh, you gonna play LGBTQI? Okay, go on, play that game. Go on, play. And you just sit back and just spiritual, and you're all sensing, and you empathize with everybody that feels that they're going to change their world by playing a video game created by the people that actually are dominating all of us. So anyway, Ivana had me off looking at Mount Kailash. Interesting. Sadhguru said some really interesting things about it. First of all, he said the aliens in the water. That's the first thing. Lake Kailash, big lake. They've been seeing aliens fly out that water for the longest time. They feel energy when they get close. Shiva said nobody can go up to the mountain, which is amazing. They said that the mountain has no dirt on it or something like that. He said no soil, that it was somehow heated to temperatures between 1,000 and 1,500 degrees, because over 1,500 degrees, it melts rock. And so like you can like knock on it, almost echoes, it's like metal. I don't know how true any of that is. I found it fascinating. They said they climbed to the top, but I think it's a Hindu Buddhist thing. You're not supposed to climb to the top of Mount Kailash. Let me get a picture of it for you. And so people don't, so nobody climbs it. And then the Russians came along, they don't give two damns about about your religion, because they playing Russia. They're not playing your game. They're playing Russia. The Russian scientists, they climbed to the top of it, or the hikers, and they said they got to the top, and they said it looks like it's a man-made pyramid. Let me find a picture of Mount Kailash, if I can spell it right. And why would I look at Mount Kailash if I was raised in a Christian church? Well, first of all, I'm not playing that game anymore. I've decided that, growing up in a Christian church, I've only met one Christian who I can guarantee beyond a shadow of a doubt was spiritual. The Christian church is dead. I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear it said, but it's dead. Not the people, but the locations. The locations is dead. I didn't feel there was nothing there. Great music, good chicken. Great music, good chicken, nice potato salad, nice people, wonderful people, but they're not seeking God. I'm sorry, not enough of them. I've only met one who obviously was a spiritual creature that I couldn't understand. Blew me away. I've said the story before. I was in a church in, where was it? Salisbury, Maryland. Oh my goodness gracious. I met a creature that knew things it was not supposed to know. It went in my brain, told me things that it knew that were in my brain, and it was right. And predicted my future, and my ex-wife was sitting right next to me, and she'll confirm that today. It was the craziest, creepiest thing. So I'm definitely spiritual. I know that God is out there. There's something that don't make any sense. Call it the Higgs boson, look for it in the Hadron Collider, call it Shiva, look for it in Mount Kailash, call it Jesus or Yeshua, look for it in church, call it whatever you want to call it. Allah, look for it in the temple, but something is out there. The truth is out there. The truth is out there. Something is out there. But I can only guarantee that I know one spiritual person who obviously had powers and abilities of the saints that's beyond what I can understand in the Christian church. I think there are probably a handful of others that I'd go on a clip and say, you know what, there's something weird about this person. This person's in tune with something. But there was no action that was spooky that made me realize that they got some kind of power. But I was looking at Mount Kailash because, one, I'm not playing that game anymore, the whole Christian game. It's not Christian, this is religion. I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm playing spirituality. Because I think religion is a gateway drug to spirituality to get you to actually seek God, but the lords and kings took and carved all the ancient scriptures to get you to do what they want you to do. And I believe in like all sensing. That's what I mean by spirituality. I want to sit back and think of like the arcade as all these different religious or spiritual sites all over the world. Because I got another thought. I don't think that the spiritual sites are spiritual. I think that they are amplifiers. That's what I think. I think they're amplifiers, and when spiritual people go to spiritual places, spirituality, things happen to confirm that all this isn't real. I think when spiritually dead people go to church, when spiritually dead people go to Mount Kailash, spiritually dead people go to these 1,000-year-old temples, they don't feel anything. They just kind of take some pictures. They're like, oh, look at the rock. I think if you're spiritually dead, it's just matter to you. You just see rocks and plants and roots and whatever else. But if you're in tune with something, I think those amplifiers bring it out. And I'll tell you why I have that theory, which I can make up all the theories I want. It's all conjecture, and I believe in conjecture. I believe in conjecture. Why do I believe in conjecture? I think you take little pieces of evidence and you stitch them together and you try to see what makes some damn sense, because you're all being lied to. We're always being lied to. We're all playing different video games, only given part of the information. It's like decompartmentalization. I think that's what religion is. I think religion, to a degree, is King's decompartmentalization, because they picked and choose what scriptures that you're supposed to follow. They put them in a book, and then you follow them. And they decompartmentalize you. The same reason they decompartmentalize free energy, so the scientists and engineers, very few of them, could actually realize what our governments actually have, that they have these anti-gravity devices. But it's so decompartmentalized that you can't actually put the full story together. I think that's what religion does. So I think you need to study all the ancient sites. I added Mount Kailash to my bucket list. Is it Mount Kailash? Yes, Mount Kailash. Added to my bucket list because those Russian scientists went to the top of it, and they said that it looked like it was man-made, that had the appearances of a man-made pyramid. I don't know if that's true. I find it interesting. The beliefs in Hindu and Buddhism, that Shiva is still at the top of the mountain and nobody could go to the mountain, that he's there meditating. Could the mountain be a stargate, a Rosenberg bridge, something that Nikola Tesla and Einstein theorized and told you about? People a hell of a lot smarter than you are if you don't know who they are. A lot smarter than I am, that these things are possible. Quantum physics, I think, it was my gateway drug to spirituality. It was. I don't think I've actually really believed. I'll be honest with you. I'm not here to lie to you. I don't think I actually believed any of that stuff in those books. I think I wanted to. I don't think I actually believe, because my mind is more of an analytical one. It's more of an analyzing one. I like data. I like facts. I do like things I can touch. And quantum physics is what kind of broke the walls open, and quantum entanglement, spooky at a distance, things that kind of confirm that there's something going on making spirituality real. And I think if you know spirituality is real, why in the world would you only take part of the data and study it? That's pretty stupid. That's like climate change. That's like taking part of the data and making a decision knowing that the government's crying about climate change, are actually lying to you, showing you part of the data and not talking about like the geoengineering and all the other top science technologies that they're playing with. I think if you want to focus on spirituality, it's just my take on it, and then I'm gonna read some comments. You both find like, yeah, right, yeah. I think you got to look at all the researchers. You got to look at all the scientists, all of them, and take in all their data. Not the scientists with the white lab coats, and not just them, and not just the scientists in churches and temples, the ones doing the study, but the scientists, the ancient ones, right? The ones, the Tibetan monks, the Hindus, the Buddhists, and besides the fact, all the religions came from them anyway. And then the kings carved up the pieces of those scriptures that they wanted. All right. Anyway, let me see how pissed off y'all are at me. That's what I was looking at. It was deep. I mean, but Mount Kailash, it's an amazing place. If I could theorize, I'd say that, hang on, let me move the arcade machines. We got the arcade thing it was an analogy, right? You'll never find anything true if you're playing a billionaire's video game, right? They made your race, your religion, they decompartmentalized you from all the data. You only go to certain sites because they're spiritual to your little group. You won't actually know the big picture. You'll have the flat picture. That's why I say the earth is flat. It is flat. All right. Daniel can't breathe. Daniel, you're smoking too much. Then stop it. You can't breathe. Why you always say you can't breathe? If you can't breathe, you're smoking too much, man. Slow down. Slow down. You get some oxygen in the room. Get some oxygen. Oxygen is good. We need oxygen. Something is not right here. Daniel, something is not right everywhere. Literally everywhere. We live in the matrix and everyone's still playing video games. I'm like, y'all, maybe we should step back and not play video games. Maybe we should like look at things and see what's real in the world. Do ships fall off? Hell yeah, Hillary. All the time. Let me get rid of this. All the time ships fall. They sail to the end of the earth. What is it, Bermuda Triangle? Isn't that, it's just an analogy. It's an analogy. I don't want anybody coming like, wow, he believes in the flat earth. Yes, I do. From a consciousness perspective, from a video game perspective, I think that we're flat and we need to be well-rounded. This is an add-on to a thought pattern we came to like last year. That the world is flat. Because most people have flat perspectives. They have their birth perspectives. They have their birth bigotries. And so the world is actually flat. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I don't know if ships fall off. I'm pretty sure they do. If the cats get big enough, hell yeah, the ship's gonna fall. The cat's gonna push them off. Meanwhile, in the cat fight. Good morning, Jackie. Let me see. Love stand-up arcade games and the sit-down ones. Yeah, but Hillary, people sat down at the sit-down ones too long. They sat down too long because they would sit there and they would play it too long. Like it's somebody else's turn. You know what I mean? Like they got their race and a religion. They got the whole victimism thing going on. I'm a victim. And they won't get off the game. They just keep playing it. Like, can you let somebody else be a victim for a minute? Can you look at the Irish for a minute? Look at them babies and what they did with those kidnapping laws, pulling them out in the beginnings of American slavery. How about, can you let them play victimhood a little bit, just for a little bit, just a little bit? You know, because that's why I didn't like the stools. I didn't like stools, Shirley, because they said this analogy gonna get me in a lot of trouble, a whole lot of trouble, because they sit too long. Because usually the ones with the stools, and Hillary, young people have no idea what we're talking about. This is tyranny to them. and an arcade where you gotta pay $0.25 to play a video game? Oh, that's tyranny to them. They just press the button, they reset. No, we had to go pay money to play one game, and you would line your quarters up at the top. Y'all, you line your quarters up so you can keep playing the games. They're like, oh my God, they lived in the dark ages. Yeah, they did. We did. It was rough. It was rough, and you could only play so many games. But people sit on the games too long, and I think we should stop sitting on the games. I think we should get off of the race, religion, and all the identity games. Stop playing. Stop playing and try to round the earth out. Try to round it out. I think the round earth is safer for the flat earth because you got cats that don't knock people off. There are all kind of analogies happening here. Some people have no idea what we're talking about. That's why you got to do your homework. It's not really informed consent because the truth is hidden. Oh, go on, Diana. Stop making excuses. That's truth fragility. Is that what it's called? Truth? Is it truth? Is it truth fragility? Yeah, but you're right. You're right, Diana. I'm agreeing with you. You're right. Because this is why I don't judge people. I don't judge them because they lied to them. They were born playing the video game. How would you know that it's not real, right? You're born playing that video game. You're born and you think that's what you is, just Italian, damn it. And you never like take a pause and look up from the screen. But when the game breaks, when the glitch in that matrix happens, and the machine shuts down, you're supposed to stop and say, whoa, wait a minute. Why does this look like an arcade? Why does it look like people playing other race games? What the hell? You mean tell me I'm not actually Italian? I'm just a human damn being? And I'm being played in a human farming game that's happening all over this planet in a model? Are you serious? Then you're not supposed to then the Rothschilds come out to fix the game like, oh, damn it, Italian is broken. Somebody get out there and fix Italian. They come running out because there was a guy who used to sit in the arcade or a gal, she was lucky, but not really because it's mostly guys because that's who we are. We're just a really prejudiced, patriarchal society. So usually the guy got that job. He'd come running out to fix, hurry up, the Italians are waking up. We got to fix Italian. And he fixed the game. And then the game start back up. Don't put a quarterback in. Don't do that. When you see a glitch in the matrix, follow Morpheus. Go down to GooTube with the human poo and the breaking down bodies. Get the hell out of that game. And then just do spirituality for a little bit. Sit back and watch other people play the game. And that's where a weird thing is for these and this is why I like gurus. I love how how the perspective that they have on things. They didn't give me the arcade analogy. They talk about how you become all sensing. Right? You become universal sensing and you empathize with everybody. Right? That's why they're impeaching him. Because they're not sympathizing with everybody. You're playing that damn game called Democrat. They're playing that stupid game, and because they're playing that stupid game, ain't nothing gonna change. Everybody knows that you don't prune the tree from the top. You don't go prune the leaves. The leaves gonna grow back, dummy. Love you to death. I mean, not dummy, ignorant. You prune the leaves, you prune some branches that you don't like because they're looking unpeachy to you. I'm a bonsai guy. That's why I have this perspective I have. I'm putting in that analogy. You can cut that branch because it looks unpeachy. Guess what's going to happen? Another branch going to grow. Two going to grow back. All right. If it has a node just like that, two branches going to grow back and some more at the bottom. If you don't like the tree because it's unpeachy, you don't like slavery, you don't like war, you don't like those things, you don't like oppression, you need to go for the roots. And that's the problem. The tree is bad. It ain't that damn branch. It's the whole tree. Every branch that comes off of that, even the ones you like, are still a part of the tree. You can prune them back if you want. You can impeach the unpeachy ones. You're going to get 2 or 3 or 4 in this place. That's why most people I know have no interest in the impeachment. No interest. Because you're living in a fantasy game that you're going to fix things by pruning back a tree and leave the roots. That's how it's special. I won't say it again. That's how special people are. So I got a pop-up yesterday about the impeachy, and I didn't even click on it. Looked like something's going good for the impeachy. And that's what I said earlier in the beginning of this broadcast. I'm fine with impeachment. Y'all can go ahead and just let me know that you can re-elect an impeachy president. And guess what? They're going to re-impeach him. That's what they're going to put him right back in. It's going to grow. And then maybe you'll learn how you actually fix a problem. Besides the fact, is anybody find it a little weird that the president who built the least prisons is being impeached? Is anybody finding it a little odd that the president that released the most slaves from mass incarceration is being impeached? He probably released more. He probably is number 2 compared to Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham Lincoln was forced to do it. He didn't want to do it. All right, I find it a little weird. I'm not saying that I'm in support of anything. I'm in support, let's cut the roots of the sick system. Stop playing peachy, right? You need to know the ugly. And I think he's kind of giving it to people raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. That's how I like it. G does bonsai, of course. Oh, wait, no. We judge ourselves and others. Yes, we do. Dang it, I'm way far in comments. All right, let me go back. I am reading comments now. Now, we'll see where this goes. I think that's spirituality. I think the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and Mellons and Carnegies, and I don't know if the Clintons, the Obamas gonna be there. No, they're not gonna be there in a minute. But they trying in that billionaire category. I think in the Trumps, they was there and they trying to get back there, I believe. And they're gonna get there. You keep playing these video games. I think that they sit back and they have a 30,000-foot view of the flat earth. That's what and they can see everybody playing the games. And as long as you're playing the games, you're propping up their system. And I think we need to step back with some sense and look at the game. Don't hate the players, hate the game. Don't hate the presidents, impeach the system. All right, that's what I'm saying. The one, y'all gonna take it to creepy places. I can see that already. The one Einstein unified field cosmic consciousness. Absolutely, Patricia. And I think that's what it is. When you can see the arcade game, you're conscious. When you can't see the arcade game, you're a fool. That's what I think. And you're being fooled because they're only giving you part of the data. They decompartmentalize people all over the earth to get them to fight with each other, to steal each other's resources. And the families at the top all stay at the top. Yes, Lori, high vibers. That's why I spend time with people that vibe and high. Positive people, not interested in the games, not sitting on stools on these games. Because you sit on a stool too long, you're gonna get constipated. You're gonna get some hemorrhoids. We know how that works. Oh, there's an analogy there that I'm not gonna touch. Let me see. Everything is conjecture. It has to be, Lori, because we're lied to about everything. Hey, everyone from Georgia. Nice cold morning. Yep, Susan, it's freezing here too. Look through different eyes. It's different. Yes, look through everybody's eyes. Listen to what Lori's saying. Look through everybody's eyes. Go around, look at everybody's video game. Go look. Oh, damn it. The police rough on them too? Oh, Lord, the police rough on them? Oh, the police. Maybe the police just the police. Maybe the problem is the legislation. Maybe the problem is the system. You mean to tell me everybody got problems too? It's not just me? Oh my goodness, these different problems in that video game, but everybody got a challenge. Everybody got a donkey throwing barrels at them. Everybody got some space aliens shooting bugs and things at them. Everybody got some digging to be dug. Everybody's got their own cross to bear. Absolutely, try on other people's shoes. Oh, look at that. Patricia got it right there. Take your shoes off and walk in the sand. Oh, that's a different one. Take off your shoes. Walk in the sand up to Shelby Hill Road in Sedona. It's buzzy. Okay, thank you, Patricia. I'm not in Sedona. I can't walk up that hill. I'm literally freezing here in Pennsylvania. But I think I know what you're saying, right? Some people look for God in the boson. Some people look for God in the beaker. Some people look for God in the church. Because God to me is truth. It's just truth. That's all it is. I kind of think God is a scientist, but that's me and my little theory. Some people think God, they find God in the forest, right? God is a fungi and the networks and mycelium. And of course there comes Susan, Miss Mycelium. And some people look for God in the temple. Some people look for God in ancient texts. Wherever you look for it, just take in all data. Don't just take in the set data given to you by the king that dominated the land that you're born on. That's all I'm saying. You know, and so absolutely, because Patricia, I think you're saying like you have a spiritual moment there. I think you can find God anywhere if you're spiritual. If you're spiritually dead, you'll never find God. You just keep playing these damn video games and we don't evolve as a species. And I think we got to get the hell out of here because we're going to die if we stay here. That's what I think. But I see what you're saying. Absolutely. So wherever you go to your little spiritual place, go. Some people can find it in the closet and a toilet. You know, that's what you do. Some people find it in the reservoir. Wherever you find God, you got to go to Mount Kailash. Go to Mount Kailash. But find your spirituality in all sense with everybody on the planet. Stop playing these damn video games. You're an adult. You're an adult. Accept the fact that the earth is flat. All right, I'm having too much fun. What we got? It's about the journey, not the destination. Absolutely, Miss Tree, because I don't think we ever get to the destination. I don't think we ever get there. I think that we just keep the cycle. I think the cycle just keeps going. I don't think it's about the journey. Enjoy the journey, do what's right, keep moving forward. Stop playing them damn video games. Let me see. After the top, it's all downhill from there. Actually, coming down a mountain is most dangerous as well as most beautiful. Beware of stuff that's pretty on the outside. Ooh, it's a whole lot there. Yep, it's a whole lot. Mountains are pretty. Yep, women are pretty. Some guys are pretty. Yeah, I would say that absolutely do not judge a book for its cover. Don't look at the video game figure. You know what? I'm gonna play that video game because that fits with my victimhood. Don't do that. I'm gonna play that video game because I was born in that church. Don't do that. I'm gonna play that video game because I was born in that nation. I'm gonna go be a patriot. Don't do that. Because don't ever judge. The book cover is always designed to take you in, isn't it, Miss Tree? That book is always designed to pull you in. The author knows how to do that. And that's how the news works. That's how the mainstream media, they always tell you what you want to hear, so you'll tune in. The advertisement, the post, the title, it always tells you what you want to hear to pull you into that game. I don't believe in playing billionaires games. I'm done with it. Oh, I love that analogy. Go on with that. You cannot judge a book by its cover, Miss Tree. Don't trust a big butt and a smile. I'm a man. So we get in trouble. I'm sorry. It kind of don't, but instead don't trust it. You might just look like, oh, that video game look nice, but you know what? I know how the world works. I know she done been through something. I know that the pretty girl with the booty and the dude, I know she got some issues for the tissue because she live in patriarchal world and they treat her like crap and she's been hit on by construction people and this and family members, teachers and everything else, and she got some issues. This man done her wrong. This boyfriend done did that. This that. She got a little baggage. So, you know, from a distance, just kind of look. All right, I know. I ain't gonna go there because that's gonna get me in trouble. What else we got? On over to Facebook. I got to go back and forth. But YouTube, I'm a little prejudiced too, just because, like I said, we got issues with Mark right now. Not that we ain't got issues with Google. Google is a damn pharmaceutical company. I don't even want to touch that. I don't even know where that goes. That scares the hell out of me. All right, let me see. Not into low vibe religion, black magic religion. Yes, Susan, I'm not. I think all the video games are low vibe. I think we're gonna take your word, low vibe. Low vibe, Susan. We're gonna call you Susan Low Vibe Worcester, because they are low vibe. To be flat, it means you're low vibe. Right? Because it means you're being apathetic against somebody else. You're not understanding when white ladies get pulled over by the police. Some of them got some issues too. Some of them got some nervousness. Some of them because guess what? So, and it's what Rebecca somebody said it. Said, yeah, you know what? I don't know about the whole white thing getting pulled out of police. I'm not sure if that makes me nervous, but damn sure being a woman does. Damn sure being a woman does. Why? Because we know some of the stories about what these police do. Because you're not supposed to give people power over other people. You're not supposed to have police. They're going to find a reason to abuse you because that's their job. Okay? The policing aren't the problem. It is the policy. The policy of sending people with guns to give you speeding tickets. You know how stupid you got to be to do that? I'm sorry, just for a minute. We went down that road. You know how stupid you got to be to keep playing the politic arcade game and you got people that are giving guns, tanks, MRAPs, SWAT team, all pepper spray, mace, don't tase me, bro, tasers, to give you a damn speeding ticket? Like, it doesn't bother you? Like a little, it's not like a glitch. The machine should be break. Your arcade game should be like, oh, we got a glitch in this game. Something ain't working right because they're giving the police weapons like they want to attack me. They're giving the IRS SWAT team hollow points. Hollow point bullets that are banned by the Geneva Convention. Something ain't looking right. 5G is another glitch. That's a glitch in your game. You should be playing that arcade game like, oh, this is kind of glitchy because I said I don't want 5G. They're still doing 5G. I said I don't want forced vaccination, and they give me forced vaccinations. I remember the eugenics project. This started with the Rockefellers. It was a project where they were going to get rid of deplorable people who weren't smart. And it started with vaccinations, and now they want to do vaccinations. Maybe this is a bad idea, especially seeing how the Rockefellers own this nation with the Rothschilds. Maybe that things have not changed. Maybe I shouldn't be cheering for this nonsense. The glitch. Del Bigtree's a big glitch right there. If you watch any of his videos, that should put some questions in your mind. Should put some questions in your mind. Go on YouTube, search white kid being beat up by black police. Go do that. That should be a good, something ain't working right. You know, you playing Christian. Go out there and look at the Adam and Eve story. Declassified. Go look for the Sumerian tablets and the Assyrian text, the Enuma Elish, where all the other scriptures were before they were in the Bible. All right? You start looking, that should be a glitch. That should be a wake-up glitch. So anyway, yes, Susan, they are low vibes. Low vibing. You're low vibing if your world is flat. Don't be flat. Be well-rounded. Don't be stupid. Everything's decompartmentalized to make you stupid. I think I'm such an open person because I didn't grow up with my religious beliefs. And that's good, Megs, and that's how you, as long as you get there, however you get there, get there. I think the only reason I feel that I can look at spirituality and say there's something there is because I was raised in the church. To me, that was my gateway. But however people get there, however you become one sensing, do that, get there. Absolutely. We have a world, we have important things to do. The earth ain't peachy. Okay? No, I said that wrong. The earth is peachy. The earth is an abundant garden of Eden, or Shiva, whoever, Yeshua, I don't know. Allah, however you want to put it. You got boson, you know, Mother Earth. What's not peachy is the world, right? The human world that was modeled by these families. That's not peachy. That's what we need to be impeaching. That's where your energies and resources need to go to, not towards taking out a branch so their roots continue to grow and push out even more branches. That way your kids got a lot more to fight. Go for the roots. I like originally guided people. I likely originally guided people to themselves and spirituality, but it became a control mechanism for the kings and later the Pope. Yeah, so did I, Kim. So did I. Oh, I was evangelized. I got girls out there. I said, y'all should come play this game. I'm playing this arcade game called Christianity. Y'all should come play the game. Oh, it was made by somebody named King James, which by the way was LGBTQ. So there is that. Didn't come out the closet, but he also was a raper and a killer and a king and a lord. He dominated the lands by killing all my ancestors all over Europe and Africa and everywhere. Y'all should come play this game called Christianity. Come on and play the game. He picked and chose with the Pope that murdered 80 million people. The ancient scriptures that all the scientists, ministers, and religions and everybody wrote down. But we don't read the bad ones. We just read the ones that he told us we should read. I did it. I broke a lot of people, Kim. I did. But you know what? Like Diana said, but that was me. I was being me. I did what I felt was right. I did that. I was evangelizing, pulled all the people over. But we're all indoctrinated, right? We do the best we can with the information we have. Once again, the answer for everything, no matter how I try to carve it out and try to figure my stuff out, it's always more information. Everything is always get more information, get more data, teach people how to think, not what to think. I love how that's said. Instead of teaching people, Kim, how to think about religion, teach them what to think about life. What to think of, and then just give them data and let them go out. Like, that's sustainable. Teach a person how to fish, not giving them a fish. That applies to that as well. If we start helping each other learn how to think differently, we all should arrive at the same point of what's true. Absolutely, absolutely. But I pulled a whole bunch. I brought in a lot of ties for the church. They probably took that money and abused more kids at the priest. That's what he got a nicer robe to take the ash kids back and abuse them. Now we know what's going on. We should know better. Shame the basis of religions. I do, Lori. I like how you said that. Shame the basis. The basis is only giving people certain information from their ancestors all over the planet, so they only have part of the experiment. Spirituality, absolutely. Shame the basis of it. Anytime you're denying people information or you're trying to convince them that you know things that you couldn't possibly know so you can design a religion or science, walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Shame anything that denies data. I shame physics because physics shames quantum physics. It denies quantum physics. I shame biology because biology doesn't take into account chemistry. I shame chemistry because chemistry doesn't take into account enough mathematics. Like, you have to bring it all together. And I shame science as a whole because it doesn't take into account spirituality. Not real science, science, fake science. Real science takes in all data from all sources. Real faith or spirituality takes in all data from all sources. You know why? Because if your faith is real, then it means there's nothing out there that can conflict that faith. There is no pre-text out there that was in the Assyrian text or the Sumerian tablets, right? If you're willing to take in everything that's true, see, don't have faith in the people that lied to you, have faith in your faith. You should be able to look at everything and then the mathematics work. That's what I think. Shame anything else. Always shame denying people information. Always shame people who are telling others how to think and, telling others what to think instead of how to think. Philosophy is talk on a cereal box. Religion is a smile on a fox. Patricia, that is way too deep for me. I had no that was a Beaufort thing. That was way too deep. I have no idea what you're saying on that. I was raised in a Catholic church with a Pentecostal church on my own. From 15 to 18, lost my mind, and 10 years now, I talk to trees. Okay. You should talk to the trees. People discover spirituality through the trees, through nature, because if there is a creator, which I think there is, then it's in everything. For-profit medicine, not healthcare. That's what it is, Miss Tree, and I don't want bigger for-profit healthcare. I think that's stupid to have universal healthcare and we don't know what health is. That's just a dumb project to be on. We need to shame that. Having sick people who work with the pharmaceutical industry tell you what health is and give you more of its care. That's a mistake. It's just disease care. The poor and desperate, essentially medical experiments for the wealthy person's future. Yes, it is, Miss Tree. That's what they've always been doing. That's what they've always been doing. I appreciate whoever tagged me in that post about the Irish kids being used for experimentations for vaccines. I appreciate that. Why? Because it's obvious that we're always being experimented on. Because we don't seem to realize that the earth is flat. We don't know that the earth is flat, and that's how they're playing it. The earth is flat. Don't be flat. You need to be well-rounded. Do you have a small bowler hat you could put on? I don't know what a bowler hat is, Kelly. You need to tell me. You remind me of someone. What I remind you of? Yeah, you can go ahead and say black people all look alike, because we do. We actually do. I know, we actually, and so does everybody. Anybody you don't spend time with, they all look alike. You know why the alien grays all look alike? It's because they all look alike, because you're not used to seeing them. They all look alike. All right. They say Chinese people look alike. It's a fact. They all do look alike because you don't spend no time with them. Who I look like? All right. Okay, at least you're just using it as an analogy. Oh, Brother John, you thought I was... John, stop it. John Anthony, you should know me by now. Come on, man. You should know me by now. I don't believe nothing. I think all the monkeys is lying. I don't trust nobody. I don't believe nothing. I don't even believe myself half the time. I give you this analogy today, it won't be an analogy tomorrow. Somebody will send me some and it changes, we go a different direction. No, it's an accepting that we all were born to be flat. Well, no. We were born to be something great, but we all accepted being flat. And we're not well-rounded because we feel safety in being flat. And that's the real talk. It's safety in being flat. Ain't no safety in being by yourself. That's how you get targeted. That's when all the other monkeys are playing the games, they come for you when you're by yourself. But you know, we got to stop having that fear where we got to group up with other people. I'm still on this barbarian thing, John. We're all barbarians, brother, all across this planet. We are all barbarians. We were all dominated by this uncivilization. And we need to act like we're barbarians and stop pruning unpeachy things on the tree. And go after the damn roots and free everybody. Yeah, oh, ego does it too, Lord. Fear and ego. We live in a time of popular ego and popular fear. All right, I want to look at the news. I don't know what y'all want to do. I want to look at the news. Am I allowed to look at the news? And we can take votes. We can take votes on stuff. I kind of want to look at the news. I feel like I'm running my mouth. I can go through some more comments. What y'all think? Let me see. We should get naked and play Twister. Impeach Tanya. If Congress gets naked and plays Twister, I don't think I want to see that. But I think the people should, because you've got that skin, and skin is a solar panel. Vitamin D3 only comes from the sun. Clothing is fake news. Clothing ruins your immune system. I absolutely believe in nakedness. I hate it when people say they're coming over, they don't come over, and I put pants on and I walk around the house wearing pants looking stupid. I don't like pants. I don't like clothes. Clothes is why healthcare costs are too high. So I've always viewed people who find it necessary to prey on others psychologically or otherwise as minimally functioning due to stopping of their integrity early on, often religious guilt related. Ooh, yeah. It's predation, right? But that's how most of the groups get together, right, Miss Tree? It's like predation, because they convince you that you are this, and that makes your enemy that, and it puts you in this place of a predator where it's okay what you do to other people. That's what most of the video games are for. I think are the video games psychopathy? Are the video games kind of psychopathy in that way? Maybe, because in the video games, there's always something to prey on. The only news is all about the impeachment. That's all right, Yvonne. We ain't gonna look at it. If it's all about unpeachy stuff, I don't care, because it's unpeachy to be Yemen. It's unpeachy to live in Yemen right now. It's unpeachy to be a poor Irish kid in the trailer park. It's unpeachy to be a poor minority in the ghetto. It's unpeachy to be in Venezuela right now. It's unpeachy. It's a lot of unpeachy things that are a hell of a lot more important. So I want to see that. But something weird is happening. And actually, I'm not even gonna say what it is. I'm not even gonna say, because you know why? Because they're playing with the video. They're playing with the feed. I'm not even gonna say what I see. I see an inconsistency, which is why I kind of set things up this way. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? Hang on. No. Hang on. Let me make sure that they're actually playing with my video and it's not me. I don't like to lie. Let me see. Everybody just keep talking. There's certain commentaries. I'm not seeing A on the screen A, on this screen A, but they're on that screen A. And so it's obvious, this is Pig Latin, by the way, it's Pig Latin. You can't speak Pig. It's obvious, that the CIA is messing around with Ray with the video A, because the comments say are not consistent, okay? Certain people are obviously not appearing on both screens A's. And AI has no idea. AI has no idea what I'm talking about right now. Like the voice software is like, we're not translating. What is he saying? And new people too, they're like, this man is crazy. This man lost his mind. Are you watching this? What the hell is he talking about? I'm waiting. There's one particular person I'm trying to see. I want y'all to keep chatting. Y'all speak to each other. Damn it, Kelly flirt with somebody. I saw that, by the way. I saw that afterwards. Kelly, we need to get Kelly like a little dog yesterday. Did y'all see that? His tail was wagging. I didn't see any of it. And maybe that's why. Because certain people comments are not appearance everywhere That's what I'm saying. That's a glitch in the matrix. That to me, that's a glitch in the video game. That's how you know that you're probably getting on something when you're not seeing all comments by everybody Nope. I'm waiting for one particular person to make a comment everybody just say hi. Everybody just say something real quick. We're doing some research right now. I'm trying to see if I'm being shadow banned by certain people because that might be a new feature. It might be a new function to say, okay, we need this person not to talk to that person because this person has a voice, that person has a voice, and I reset over here. I want to make sure it's not a glitch. I'm an IT person. I'm gonna read some comments while I'm looking because I don't want to bore y'all to hell. So yeah, I'm not gonna go to the news. And it was at a consensus. We're not doing the news because it's bullshizzle and it's about unpeachy things, and we want everybody on the world to have peaches. That's all. Is that so bad? I just want everybody in the world to have peaches. Unless you're allergic to them or something, unless you think I'm like okra. We got enough peaches for every child on this planet, so why in the world are we denying children peaches? That's why we did the watch party yesterday. I tried to take people through the eugenics. Did anybody get like how my mind is trying to spit out why I do the watch party the way I do? The first watch party was eugenics. Then it went through like them making a case for, we're overpopulated through eugenics. So, if you're running around screaming the world's overpopulated, that you're on that eugenics thing, because then they use that to walk us into this, there's too many of us, we're destroying the climate, so we need to get rid of some of the monkeys. So it kind of makes sense. And I put Rockefeller in there telling y'all that. And we didn't do Bill Gates in there, but he said it too. And then you agree that we're destroying the climate because there's too many of us, so it's okay to reduce our population. See, they take you through that mindset because you're playing that damn video game called climate change. You're playing a video game called overpopulation. You're playing a video game called trust the elites and the lords that have been trying to kill us from the very beginning and inject this thing so we won't have children. And then you get back to the end, and at the end of the video, I had the automated growing food, the automated building houses, and the explanation that we actually don't have to kill people. There's enough resources to go around for everybody, and we can do it in a methodical way. But not everybody gets that, and I don't know why. I don't know why everybody doesn't get that. I guess we're all trained to think differently. We're all trained, and it's still happening. So it's obvious to me. Oh, no, never mind. Take it back. No, it's not CIA. All right, never mind. They're not watching me. Dang it. You're not saying nothing important. They're not. I now see the person's comments over here. Dang it. It was a glitch. It was just buggy software. That's all it was. Goodness gracious. Half the time, that's what I think it is, too. I think we think that they're watching us. Facebook is trying to get me because I'm saying important things. I'm talking about Bernie and they don't want me talking about Bernie. You have to enjoy this world. You really do. You got to enjoy this. half the time I think Facebook, social media, they do things to encourage social activity, right? Because it's a theory I have. Why? Because if people feel like they're being shunned and silenced, then they post more and they yell more and other people watching more, like, oh, he's being stopped, she's being banned and blocked and stuff. And meanwhile, Facebook is like, you dumb, silly monkeys. All we're doing is blocking everybody. We block everybody, so all of y'all think that you're important. We're posting about kitty cats, and they don't want us talking about the tabby cats. They say tabby cats are gonna kill us and eat our feet when we die. You gotta watch my posts. All right, I don't know. That's probably what I would do. That's how my mind works. I think if I ran Facebook or social media and I needed y'all to post more, I would think everybody think that y'all saying stuff that's important. And I would block everybody, just so you think that you would. So no, I'm not being shadow banned in that way. I was just glitching the software. I am very social, Gerard. Yes, you should be very social, Susan. There's a lot of people on this planet we don't know. We're born in bigoted video games, and we have to stop being flat. Happy birthday, Will. It's Willow's birthday. Happy birthday, Willow. Is Willow here? I don't see Willow. Where's Willow? Is Willow actually here? This is true. This is true. That moment was like it was just a fart in the software. But they do block comments because there are times where people are posting things and I never see them. If Willow is here, I do not see Willow. Let me see. You said you were a hermit, Gerard. How can you be social? Oh, Wi-Fi, Susan. I got Wi-Fi. I got Wi-Fi. I don't go outside with the monkeys because the monkeys, they get all their shots. They get their shots and they take their drugs and Prozac and they're like cultivating the worst viruses on the planet inside of their body while they're eating the Twinkies. So I don't go out. No, I don't go outside. I got very specific places that I go. I'll be social on Wi-Fi because they can't transmit the Rockefellers and Rothschild eugenics diseases they're growing in people. So I'll be social as I can on social media because it's not important to be social with the people who live around me. Trust me, I know them. I know them. I've moved a few times. I know everybody. I know them all. I know what they think. These people over here want to impeach somebody. Those over there thinky peachy, and not interested in that. The most interesting people I know, they don't live around me. And that's a damn shame because we go have coffee, hang out. There's very few of them interesting that live around me and they live at a distance. I know what they think. Why am I gonna go talk to? I used to go to Starbucks in the morning. We sit down. We'd have a community corral. We would sit there before we went to slavery to plantation and talk to people. I know what they think. I know how they think. We're born in similar video games, right? We were born in the Maryland video game and the Pennsylvania video game and the middle class video game and the black video game and the Christian video game and the Democrat video. I was born around them people, the Patriot video game, the military kid video game. We were born in those video games. I know what to think. They think what I think. Why I want to think that again? I don't want anybody confirming my false reality. I want to wake up. I need to know if I'm in a video game playing spirituality. I want to know what my video games are. I need to know the bigotries that I'm locked in. I need to know where I'm flat. You get what I'm saying? And online, I can do that with more people. Online, I can do that with scientists and atheists and Muslims and Hindus and LGBTQ and women and people who've been through different experiences and people who don't live in my nation and people who live in other nations. I've learned so much. And I wish I could unlearn most of it. I'll be honest. I wish I could unlearn most of what y'all sent me. I wish I could. Damn it, I wish I didn't have a damn conscience. I really do. It's hard. It's horrible having a conscience. You really find out what's happening to people around the world. I don't know. I wish half the women didn't tell me stuff that they do. I wish they didn't. I don't know why y'all just wanted to break me. I was a good apathetic patriarch. I was good. I was a good apathetic patriarch and get two damns by anybody but myself. And the women started telling me what the world is really like for them. And I was like, oh. People live in the Philippines telling me what the world is really like for them. I was like, oh. People in Brazil were telling me what the world was really like for them. I was like, oh. Poor people in Africa, not the rich ones. The rich ones I went to school with. I'm talking about the poor ones. They started telling me what the life is like for them. I was like, ew. And I realized it's all so they could make the video games in America. Because they're all made on slave electronics and minerals that they robbed and stole from everything because everything is a conflict mineral. And I realized, dang it, I gotta change. I need a change in the world. Not hope he change. Not hope he change. Not make America great again change. No, not that kind. I mean real change. Like root change. we have world issues we got to deal with. When you realize that the same people are doing the same problems all over the whole damn world, that the nations aren't broken, it's the world. It's the model. It's the model of not being humane. That's what's broken. That's what we need to be. That's what's unpeachy. That's what we need to impeach. So yeah, no, I'm an introvert. I'm weird, Susan. I don't know. But you probably know. Y'all know that. It just depends on the day and the mood and what's going on. Sometimes I don't want to talk to people. Sometimes I am super introvert. Other times you can't shut me up. I love talking to people. There's something about getting people talking. Then you can learn things. If we were back in the tribal barbarian days and we weren't in Babylon and Rome and y'all cheering for the Babylonians and the Romans, I was probably the scout. I was probably that scout that probably always got killed, murdered and stuff. But every now and then he go meet you, hey, new tribe, what's going on, new tribe? Get stabbed with spears and stuff, get shot with arrows. But every now and then it worked out like, hey, who's that dumb monkey coming up to the thing? Oh, he must have said hi. Okay, what's he want to talk about? Y'all got fire, we ain't got fire, we got wheels, let's talk. You know, and other times are not. I just think that you have to talk to people. I don't think that you can know other people's problems unless you talk to them. You know, I think it's other people's perspectives. Thank you, Jasmine, for calling me a weirdo. I think that's racist somehow. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I am weird. I'm weird because I like weird people. I don't believe in this world. I don't believe in the flat arcade world. I'm weird because I love difference. Growing up, what was different was exciting. What was different is what everybody wanted to be around. The different kid, not the one that sat with the principal all the time, because then your father take the belt off and show you what's happening. But the weird kids, because people love difference, and I love difference. I don't like the same. I'm not a samey. I don't hate samesies. My mind doesn't work that way. It's like, I heard that before. I know, Black Pride. Yeah, I heard that. I said it a few times when I was a kid. I heard that. You know, America. I know, I heard that. I've been there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Lord and Savior, Yeshua Christ. I know, I heard that. I got that one. Got that one too. It's the reason for the season. Yeah, I got that one. Heard that one too. Blue no matter who. Yeah, I heard that one. I probably said it. Got the mug and the t-shirt and didn't fix nothing. And so now it's time to be different. It's time. I like weird things. I like different things. All right. Now I'm gonna take a quick peek. Make sure that everything is peachy. See, news, if anything is peachy. If anything is not peachy. Not peachy, that's what I'm looking for, not peachy. I haven't looked at the news in a long time. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be scared for. I have no idea what the video game is telling me. I don't know what level we're on. Let's hide the video games for a minute. Let's bring this forward. And just take a quick view. This is what you do. You act like a married person when you look at the news. Like, I want you to look at the news, and anything that looks unimportant, just pretend you don't see it. That's what married people do. They turn off their spouse, like pretend like they do. And you can lie all you want. I'm not here to lie to you. Married people, they do it. I did it when I was married. Like, you know what? There's some important things you can say, other things you can't. You don't know how to fix cars. You don't get to talk about that. You know, you don't know how to clean the house. You don't get to talk about that. You don't know nothing about what's happening with 4th grade math. They just turn it up. Anything that says the word peachy in it, I'm gonna ignore. I just cut it out. You don't even see it. Sanchez mailbag, should Michelle smile more? Absolutely, Michelle smile more. I have no idea who Michelle is. It's an ex-wife of mine, but smile more. Yes, it's good for people to smile. Smiling people do smiley things. Whoever that Michelle is. Let me see. Who trusts media more, GOP or Dems? They both do. They both love the media. They can't stand real things. They love the media because the media tells them exactly what they want to hear. So I would say equal. Nothing's changing in the world. Nothing good is happening. It means the Democrats and Republicans both being lied to because it makes them feel good about themselves. Lie you. Was pretext for Afghan war phony? Yes, the pretext for every war is phony. Thank you for that, Michelle Greenstein. He met with Assange, reports back. Yep, Assange did great things and he became popular, which means he probably is CIA. Next story. Hypocrisy, playing politics with whistleblowers. I think we almost have to go there. Because the thing about the whistleblowers, remember, because this gets into the conspiracy part, right? There's no such thing as a conspiracy if there's a whistleblower. If there's a whistleblower, it's not a conspiracy. It means that somebody worked in that job is telling you that that job ain't what it's supposed to be doing. That's a person with a testimony that we're refusing to listen to.
Sanchez.
And good evening tonight. As the President of the United States is being impeached, much
Hey,
of
get away from it.
a lead that was given to investigators by a whistleblower with information from inside the White House, we are left to ask why that whistleblower, that one in particular, is so credible. So here's what we know. We know he's an intelligence officer. As we watch, the proceedings are actually taking place right now. No, they still have not come to a vote. We don't know when they will actually put this thing to a vote. But this intelligence officer, this whistleblower, reportedly once worked in the White House, and he came forward back in August with concerns about the president's conversation with the new president of Ukraine. That is the argument that's being made right there.
What? I got trapped. Did y'all know? You know what? See, this is why I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. Why y'all let me walk into that? This is about the peachy. Why did y'all knew this? This is not a whistleblower. I'm sorry, it's not. And they're like, but you said we need to get the whistleblowers in front of Congress. I know. If they go in front of Congress, they're not actually blowing a whistle. Okay? No important whistleblowers will have hearings for because they're told ahead of time that you cannot have a hearing with the whistleblower. Why? Because the big corporations that the whistleblowers actually are whistleblowing on are behind the Congress. So if he's actually on stage at Congress talking about blowing the whistle, he's not actually blowing the whistle. He's blowing I don't know, something else, a thistle. He's not blowing. So why y'all let me walk into that? Y'all knew that was about the peachy. I don't even know why y'all you could have said something. It's like you walking with your friends and they see the dude, oh, he gonna step into duty because I went that way, and y'all just walk right into it. Y'all didn't say that's what that was about. I thought it was like whistleblower, something important, like feeding people, something that's unpeachy that we actually need to fix. Why Power writer gets nasty about gender pronouns. Snarky. Trump day off of reckoning. McAdams, NATO's biggest enemy is the American. Ooh, hang on.
Russia says NATO is ready for a major conflict. This after seeing an increase in military drills. Now, the country's top general made the statement in a year-end briefing to Russian military members across the world. The general pointed to increased war games at the Baltics and in Poland. Meanwhile, a new article in Foreign Policy said...
breaking. Man opens fire in central Moscow near something. Not that I don't care, but it's like American SAS mootings. They happen all day. Russia's behind a lot of them around the world, so is America, so I'm not interested in the SAS mootings. SAS mootings happen all the damn time. I'm not into Russian video games. I only care about Russian SAS mootings. I'm not in the American video games. I only care about the American SAS mootings. I'm in a game called reality. I'm done with the flat earth, and it's only a problem if it's people around me that's getting shot, not the people getting shot for my lifestyle.
Says the State Department is looking to get back out of Iraq. They claim a new letter to the Senate Foreign Relations Committee says it is looking to reduce staff, particularly in northern Iraq, as anti-government protests continue in the country. Bipartisan critics of the plan say it would leave a space for even more influence from neighboring Iran. So for this story and more, we turn to Daniel McAdams, Executive Director of the Ron Paul Institute. Daniel, thank you so much for joining us on this issue. There's a lot we're going to try to cover. So like you always do, you put things in good perspective very quickly. We're going to start off with this idea in the assessment that NATO is drilling for a large-scale war. Do you agree with that assessment, especially considering all the turmoil that is going on within NATO itself?
Well, I think it's true that NATO is drilling for large-scale war, but NATO doesn't want large-scale war, of course, because that would be a disaster. What NATO wants is to create maximum tension, maximum pressure, because that's the only way they can justify their continued existence. You know, NATO should have gone out of business when the Warsaw Pact went out of business. NATO doesn't have an enemy. We know this from the meeting they just had in London. They couldn't figure out who the enemy is. So they don't have an enemy. They don't have a purpose. Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said of these big, massive exercises last month near the Russian border, the purpose is to prevent, not to provoke. To prevent what? What is he talking about? The Russian tanks are going to steam on into Poland? I mean, is this 1945 or something? It's just absurd when you look at it. So no, All they want to do is they want to keep the money flowing. They want to keep the jobs program going. They want to keep the tension high because the whole thing is a total farce.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the guy at the gym that continues working out and talking all this big smack like he's going to get into a street fight. We all know he's an absolute wuss and would probably not be able to do very well. I feel like there's a lot of peacocking going on, to be honest with you. In that same case, if they were to go to war, the main goal in this, I always look at it going, it ultimately comes to power and to money. The question is, which one is more dominant under influence right now with these?
Did y'all hear that right? You hear it? I know. I'm gonna give my little power and money. Every single war is about power and money. It's never about democracy, never about freedom, never about children. Somebody wants more power or more money. So they got to get you in a video game for some patriotism or religion or race or something stupid else to go off and murder other people for power or money. The important thing about that statement too is the power and the money that they get, they aren't sharing with you. They're not going to share it with you.
Countries. And who would they actually be fighting against? Do they really think the world is ready to go to war with a power like Russia or China? Who would be the enemy that they could actually all agree on is their common enemy?
Well, Scotty, I'll tell you who the real enemy is. That's the American people when it comes to NATO. There's a war on our pocketbooks. There's a war to rip us off, to prop up, first of all, to defend wealthy European countries, which don't need defended. And in fact, we know that the Europeans don't feel threatened by Russia because they refuse to spend any money on their defense. And Trump has to practically take them in a headlock to get him to cough up a couple extra bucks. You think if they really were afraid of the Russians coming over in their tanks, they'd spend a couple more bucks fixing up their military? No, it's a total farce. The whole thing is a farce. Billions of dollars are taken from American working class and middle class people and sent overseas to prop up well-connected elites overseas. So yeah, the whole thing, it really is a scam.
Daniel, that's an amazing comment you just said, that NATO is at war with the American people, and I couldn't agree with you more, actually, stating my own opinion on that. You were right, because it is the taxpayer dollars that are being put into NATO as much as it is. And if they were truly concerned, you're right, they would be building up their own militaries at the same time. They're not. They want the United States to keep pouring dollars in. But the State Department has come out that they are working to decrease their presence in Iraq by 28%. Do you think this is a good move, considering our escalating tensions with Afghanistan?
Okay. Principles. Is pulling troops out of Iraq a good thing? Question. Does no actually mean no? Okay. All right. Pulling out. Let's talk about pulling out. It doesn't matter in the process of what's happening. And let's say that even it was consented to. When somebody says no, no means no. Iraq said no at that point in time. It's not consensual. Let's just think about the principle. Should we be pulling out 28%? Should you be pulling out 40%? Should you be pulling out 80%? And some of y'all get the analogy I'm making. If you don't, I really don't know what to tell you. We were never asked to go to Iraq, by Iraq. The people who live in the land, the vast majority. Should we pull out? We shouldn't have been there to begin with. You had no business being there from the mother hubbing giddy up. So there's no question about what sort of percentage. See, this is how I know that you actually would have an American president that's an American that actually gives a damn about America, which is why I'm not playing the American game. It's because they would do things for the Americans who are being murdered over there and murdered over here and are going to be murdered in the future. Not to mention the ones over here who are dying from starvation and they don't have places to live. If you actually had an American president, they do something for America. Period. They do anything, or they wouldn't do anything to hurt America if they're actually American. If you had a human person, and it's not an anti-Trump thing. It's just it's the system. Like I said, I don't believe the presidents make any decisions. I think that they go to office and they sit them down and they tell them exactly what they're going to do. That's what I think. And I think that I don't want to watch this no more. I'm done. I had enough of it. Well, one, I can't really watch it because that's NATO. You start talking about bad about NATO, that's how you get unpeachy marks on Facebook and you get banned because they're the ones who are actually behind a lot of the censoring, I'm just gonna read comments and then I want to get out of here. It's cold, I got to put another coat on, and I think that that's an unpeachy thing. I think that's war is unpeachy. You need to impeach war. Now, I'm not, if you want to impeach a president because I don't know, he feels unpeachy to you, but you want to keep war, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. We are not from the same tribe. I'm not a Roman. You're a Roman. I'm not a Roman. I'm not a Babylonian. I'm not a Babylonian. I am a barbarian. I'm not supposed to be here. I am a captive. I was born here in captivity. Most of my life I didn't know it, but I know it now. I'm in solidarity with all barbarians against Rome. Rome must fall. If you are in an empire and you're trying to prop the empire up by changing the Caesar and putting yours in, you're a fool. Because you're siding with people who genocided your people, your ancestors. You turn on all your ancestors. All right, I'm done yelling at y'all. I had to get out of here. I'm gonna do comments. I'm gonna get out of here. All right. Maybe Mercury is in your sign. Lots of laughter. It can make me extra chatty, unable to comment on everything. Jeannie, I don't know why I get chatty. I get chatty, but it's weird because I get chatty and I get quiet. I like to get people talking. I like to say things that make people get that middle vein right there. I don't know. It's a feature. It's a feature that I have. I don't know why. Because I don't know. I don't want people to get upset so they fight. Like, I don't think that people change when that. But when you get that middle vein and people get really, when you question their narrative and you question their reality, they get this middle because they don't do any critical thought and they get that middle vein going up right there. Ooh, change can happen. That's change. That's the change. When you get that snot butt, that's when change happens because they get a little goo in it and they think maybe my reality isn't real. Maybe I'm playing a video game. I have the ability to do that. I don't know why. That's my gift. All right, that's my gift. That's my gift. I was given a spiritual gift, and is to piss people off, like Mount Kailash. Not hot enough to melt the mountain, but the rock, but just hot enough to get them upset and make them want to have a conversation. I don't know how that happens. Is the impeachment still going down? Trish, please don't ask. I know you're trying to be funny, but I honestly don't care. I don't care. I've given my stance on that. You late. You need to stop being late for class. I hope if a president can run again, I hope they impeach him, because I think it would be peachy for everybody to get a chance being unpeachy, because they're gonna put him right back in. Trust me. I know what's happening. I know my Trump friends, especially what's going on in Virginia right now. Oh, please, come on. Nobody believes in the Democrats. Let's be honest. Come. Let's be honest. Let's have a little come to Yeshua session here for a minute. Nobody believes in the Democrats. All right. Nobody believes in the Republicans. All right. You're really a special person if you still believe in these killers, warmongers, police state, and prisoners and cages of human beings, right? That all work for big corporations. Nobody really believes in the oligarchy that reads books. All right. People believe in Trump. They believe in that dude. They do. I don't know why, but boy, they get their flags. I'm telling you, because what's going on in Virginia right now, where you got sheriffs standing up for the Second Amendment. Oh, they believe in that cat. That's a charismatic cat, and that's why I think that they're going to use him. Because if you look at how the world really works, they let you get big and you get a big following, and then they use you because they own everybody. They use you or they kill you. So I don't think they really have a choice. So yeah, I'm not really watching. I thought it was over because I got a pop up and I thought that they finally did or something. Then after a few seconds, I was thinking about apple pie. Because it doesn't affect me. None of it affects me one way or another. I'm a captive. Once again, I am a captive. Y'all are holding me captive. You have me shackled to your debt currency enslavement system. All right, you've killed all my people all over this planet. From Ireland to England to Africa to Latin America. And I'm a little moody about that. I'm just a little moody. Y'all done raped and killed and murdered, decompartmentalized, made you stupid so you're playing these video games on a flat earth because you're flat. And I'm upset with that. So who the Caesar is means nothing to me. Doesn't mean a damn thing to me. Ain't nothing in my life is going to change. I'm still going to cheer down with Rome. I'm still going to say, chant down Babylon. Okay? I won't laugh as much though. That's I won't laugh as much. That's why I kind of like him. You don't like him a little bit. A little bit. I kind of like Trump a little bit. Can you get a little bit? He kind of fun. He says things that make me laugh. I've never seen this before in the president. They got that cheese in their butt. They always, they always try. They make unpeachy things look peachy. I like how he doesn't make anything. Anything unpeachy look unpeachy. He makes everything look. I hate to say it just how it is. He just ain't got no. He has no filters. He's like an old dude. Just says exactly what he means. Like that. So what are your Trump favorites? Some of my Trump favorites went to Russia and said that the CIA is like crap. He went to Russia and said y'all wouldn't have lost your KGB wouldn't lose the emails. Making unpeachy things look as unpeachy as they are. He went to ask him about war. What he say? He said, well, we need war for the jobs. We got to genocide children for the job. I need that. I need honesty about unpeachy things. I don't want you to make unpeachy things look peachy. And you always get somebody with cheese in their butt and put them in there in the office of the president and they start talking cute to you. You start cheering unpeachy things. I want to know the unpeachy. I need to know that Haiti is an asshole country because it is. Honesty. I want the honesty. People running at the border, so Americans are scared, so we need to put up a wall. I need to know that that's what's happening, so we can ask why. You see the power of like calling unpeachy things unpeachy? And in the national thing, it doesn't work with him. Like, cause it does the Christian video game, it does not work with him because it say things like, and I was reading and what do he say? Timothy 2. In Timothy 2, and I was like, Timothy 2? If you didn't spend 5 minutes in the church, you know that nobody says Timothy 2 has ever been to a church. He doesn't even make the Christian video game. Oh, I like the analogy. This is why I like Trump. And I'm gonna change the title. I'm gonna get in trouble with y'all. I like Trump. I'm gonna say it. I don't support him because I can't support a Caesar. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm a barbarian. Y'all murdered my ancestors. But I like him. I think I like him. I think I like him because he's a bit more real than everybody else. He doesn't have the ability to shake sugar on the doo-doo pile and make y'all think it's doo-doo. That's why. That's why when he shakes doo-doo on the doo-doo pile, that's just sugar. That's sugar on top of doo-doo. But Obama and the rest of these slick dudes, when they do it, you think, oh, that's ice cream. That's chocolate. That's not chocolate. That's doo-doo. Okay? Stop it. That's genocide. That's war. Right? He couldn't sell the Venezuela war. Like, let's look at it from that perspective. Could he sell the Venezuela war? No. My Trump friends say because he's playing 3D chess. I'm fine with that. I don't really care. We didn't go to war in Venezuela. I'm good with that. Did he sell Bolivia? I don't think he sold Bolivia. The gun control thing. Did he say anything about Virginia? He didn't say nothing about Virginia, did he? See that? He ain't even making the NRA video game look good. That look like doo-doo right now because all the people in Virginia like, Trump gonna get our back. And Trump ain't say nothing. See, he didn't get behind the sheriff, but he had that black sheriff up there during the election. That's why I like him. I like him a little bit. I maybe like is too strong a word. Maybe that's just too strong a word. I don't know. Maybe that's just too I prefer somebody who, I won't say bull in the china shop. I kind of said that before. I changed my mind. I'm allowed to do that. I'm an adult. I prefer, he doesn't make the poo-poo sandwich empire look good. He makes it look closer to what it is. I don't think he makes it look true because my brain doesn't work that way. I grew up around wealthy people. Wealthy people don't care about you, okay? I don't care what you say. Wealthy people do not care about you. They could care less. They want more money. He wants to be back in the billionaire club. And he's gonna get back there, obviously, because Obama is, and I have no idea why middle class, upper class, and poor black people are cheering that. But he doesn't have the ability to make unpeachy things look peachy. He doesn't do it well. And I appreciate that. We need to know, we need all the information. We need to know how all these video games suck. He doesn't even make the White Pie video game look good. He made that video game look horrible. He done said 18 times, I don't want the Klan, I don't want the skinheads, I'm not there for them, and hate is bad, hate ain't great. He done said that 18 times. Now, if you watch Democrat media, you ain't never seen it. There's a great compilation on YouTube. You can go watch it. A lot of times in his speech, he said that he does not want them. He makes that video game look bad. But you read the Washington Post. That's why you think he's a racist. And once again, there's a difference between being a racist because somebody call you racist because they want some votes, and you actually wrote racist laws. All right? That's what I look at. right? So if you have a president who built more prisons, more plantations than elementary schools, and his name is Obama, then that's something right there. That's some racism in activity, because it's targeting a race, not specifically, socioeconomically, right? Because if you build more prisons and all the laws are written against poor people, then you're just saying, I want more people in prison. Okay? All right. I'm done. Any comments, we can go. But I won't say I like them. I prefer somebody, I prefer a Caesar, and they're not really Caesar because they don't make the decisions, but I prefer somebody at the top of the tree with a Caesar costume on to be somebody who doesn't make a poo pie look delicious when you put berries and sugar and whipped cream on it. We have a poo sandwich, people. We are an empire around the world and we don't control anything. It needs to look like poo. I appreciate it. I don't, I just think it should fall. That's honestly what I think. I just think the whole thing should fall. I do. I don't want it run by Bernie. I don't want it run by Trump. I don't want it run by Obama. I think that if you have a tank, you can color it any color you want to color it. It's there to murder people. Okay? And I'm a people. I'm a human being. I believe in humanity. And the number one killer of human beings on this planet right now is the empire. So that's the number one killer, has always been. It's been the empire. Well, that's not true. It's a lie. Malaria. Okay, but the malaria doesn't have our DNA. Okay, the number one human creation that kills humans that we stupid to keep is violence. Is government. Is Democrats and Republicans. We should not be keeping these things. We are human beings. It means we need to have humane systems, not one that gets you to think that the earth is flat and put you in a video game so they can play with you. So you keep putting quarters in their machine, paying your taxes, going to work. All right, comments and I'm out. Escape while you can, G. I'm not going nowhere, Jonathan. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna keep doing wet willies. As long as I'm wet willing in the system, as long as I got friends with that forehead vein, as long as I got friends with snot bubbles, I'm gonna keep wet willing. Wet willy, stick your finger in your mouth in class, because you gotta do it in class, because your friend in front of you, they can't do anything while the teacher's up there talking. Because school is like a prison system where you actually gotta sit there and shut up. You can't be a free creature and run around and talk to people in color. Just you get your finger real wet and you stick it in your friend's ear. That's a wet willy. As long as I'm wet willy in Rome, I'm gonna stay here. That's my gift to piss people off. Jasmine, well, you should make sure you piss the right people off. Don't piss the wrong ones off, though, girl. Be careful. I know. Be careful. Don't believe the black elite. Those white cops don't give two damns about you, nor me, nor the black ones, nor there's a police state. So you piss off the right people. Don't piss off police. You get up there, police. You be nice and kind. You use your woman privilege. I listen. I had girlfriend and wives. I tell them the same thing. Use your woman privilege. Yes, I did say that. Women have privileges too. You know what to do. Don't act like you don't know what to do. You worked in the corporate environment. You know how to play cop. You know how to play. Oh, I'm gonna get trouble. No, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna mimic y'all. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get in big trouble when I do that. I'm just saying, you know what your woman privilege is. You know, ain't nobody got to touch you. You know, you just lie. Oh, officer, was I doing that? I didn't know I was doing that. You know, because they come. The officer going to take that button down a little bit. How do your husband be okay with it? Because you know what, the speeding ticket gonna be to about $200. He can get some video games with that money. Just take that button down a little bit and kind of push them together like that. And the officer comes to the car. Because men are stupid. Y'all know that. All right, now this only works if it works if it's a man. It works if it's a woman like women. If it's a woman cop, it's a woman cop that like men, you screwed. You done. You ain't women privilege don't work then. It does not. She don't care. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. You get in your mirror, you get your lipstick and makeup, you get looking prettier than her. She come up there because she working. Got a hairpin, a bun, because you know they won't let the lady cop lay it down and have all the makeup. You look better than her. Oh my goodness. you getting 8 tickets. You getting all kind of tickets because you're looking pretty, got your busted schools all out and everything. No, don't use woman privilege then. Right then, you just shut up. Shut up, take your ticket. Try to look ugly. Do the reverse. That's what you do. Do the reverse. Oh, yeah, that's woman privilege. Woman privilege. So if there's a woman cop and you want to use woman privilege, you know what you do? Mess your hair up, look like you're having a bad day. Get your makeup and like put it across like this, your lipstick like that. Get your eyeshadow over here like you're having a bad day. Look discombobulated. And when she come up to there, you know, the first thing out your mouth, she gonna say license registration. You say, girlfriend, I'm just having a horrible day. I don't know what's going on. Oh, he cheating and found some notes and stuff. And you know, it's just, you know, and that's woman privilege. Because then the women stick together. When women know that they're having a bad time in patriarchal world, they will stick together. I'm gonna let y'all know that. I'm telling. I'm whistleblowing on women right now. I'm a whistleblower on y'all. They get together. The men is the dumb monkeys. They don't care. They could care less. You having a bad day, they hit you in the back of your head. But women having a bad day, a rough time in patriarchal world, they come together. So use that woman privilege. Don't let nobody touch you, but use that woman privilege. That cop come up to your door. Y'all know how to play, man. Stop it. Don't act like you ain't been in no club or no bar. All you gotta do is smile. Men don't know what the hell to do. Just make sure you're looking kind of decent. You know, you just smile and you'll see that cop look in your rearview mirror. He'd be right up there and his tail get the wagging. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I know, I shouldn't have said that. Women and men are different. They all come, everybody's a spectrum. Just certain nuances. And I think the nuances are there because we all live in the same society, but everybody's different. You cannot categorize anybody. All right, whew, that was rough. I'm gonna get some hate mail on that one. But it's funny. That's why I told all my girlfriends in Hawaii, hey, listen, don't get the ticket. You just don't get the ticket. All right, don't let nobody touch you and don't get the ticket. You know how to play men, you can play me. You got here made me look like stupid, cutting the grass to get something. All right, let me stop. Yes, sugar doodles. That's what it is. I don't like it. I don't like I don't like politicians and Caesars and lords and congresses that make doo-doo look delicious. Doo-doo is not delicious, it's doo-doo. It's doo-doo, okay? You got mass incarceration, that's doo-doo. You got a police state, it's doo-doo. You're in war, that's doo-doo. You're sending weapons all over the planet and little girls can't walk to school in the Congo, that's doo-doo. Don't try to make it look nice because you got black skin and you can talk good. Don't make it look nice because I don't know how you're making it look nice. I don't want people to make doo-doo look nice because we need people to turn the video games off. That's what we need. We need people to turn these damn things off and walk away. All right, you can't polish a turd. I don't know who said that you can't, but you damn sure can make it look delicious because people still eating it. That's how I know. Who said that? I can't see it, it's on YouTube. It's just above what I can see. But you can polish a turd. I disagree, that's fake news. You can polish the hell out of a turd. Now, can you change it from being a turd? No, the DNA is still a turd, but for some reason they eat it. They think it's delicious too. You put cherries on it, some blueberries, a little garnish, and some kale around the side of it. People just eat it up and they come back the next election and vote for it again. So yeah, you can. Maybe not to you, whoever said that. Who said that? Like that might have been Miss Tree. You can, because they do it every single time. They're on my feed right now. Sometimes I go to people pages and it just scares the hell out of me. I went to some sister page and what did I see? They just went through all the things that Trump did bad, all that he did this and this and did that and this, that, and the other and the other and that. And I get it. That would piss me off too if I was playing a video game. But it was just like, I didn't say anything. Y'all be mad at me, but I didn't say anything because I didn't know what to say to her. I don't know all these new people. Y'all need to read my timeline too before you send me a friend invite. I got that Jasmine skill, and I piss people off. I'm trying to remember the exact thing it was said on the timeline, and I was like a rabbit in the headlights because you don't know where to start with some people. Like some people are invested in these video games deep. They invested deep, like their whole world is based in it. Brother Kevin's in the house. Howdy, 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 howdy. Miss Citizen said, that's Woody from Toy Story. Draw my eyebrows, one up, one down, look confused. They can't relate. Yes, Miss Tree, that's what I'm talking. See, thank you. That's why I like it when the sisters get my back. I like it when the sisters get, I don't like it when y'all mad, but I like it when y'all get my back. Sometimes I gotta make y'all mad too. But it's real talk. Whatever your privilege is, use that privilege for the force of good, whatever it is. And it's a good thing not to get a speeding ticket, parking ticket, stop ticket. It's good not to get tickets, especially if you women don't know how to drive. All right, excuse me. I didn't say that. Did I slip out my mouth? Was this microphone on? I'm sorry. It's not going to, I don't know what it is. I'll be honest. I don't trust women drive. I don't trust y'all driving. I don't know why. I don't trust y'all driving cars. I don't. Most women I know can't drive too well. I don't know why it is. Yes, I get you back on everything. I get you back on everything. And even on this, I'll say maybe it's because you're in a patriarchal world. Maybe because you want to do nice things for nice people and take care of kids and do beautiful things, love everybody. But a lot of y'all, some of y'all can drive some of y'all can drive, but some of them. All right, let me qualify that. Do I think men can drive though? I'm picturing riding with my brother right now. And my fear of the seatbelt ain't strong enough. Yeah, never mind. I take that back. Did I say women can't? I don't think men can drive either. It's something about stress maybe. Maybe it's stress. But why do I think that? Why did I think initially that women couldn't drive well? Because I was in the video game, right? That's why it is. This is a social experiment, people. If you just join in, we go through thoughts here, okay? Thoughts and just real talk. It's because I was in the male video game most of my life. That's why. And they say that. They repeat it. And you know how they say if you take a child and you say that they're dumb, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're not good at school, you're not this, and then they get bad grades, you did that, they didn't, it wasn't them, you did that, you literally made them think they were dumb. It's because I was in a stupid video game most of my life. The difference is, I'm okay to admit that. I want to be a better me. I want to be a better Gerard, whatever Gerard is. Means I got to be honest about my dirt. I was raised in this world and all that. Yes, somebody said stereotyping and brainwashing. I live in a society that literally saturates the media with just prejudices, racism and all of that isms. And they say it, I grew up in the 80s watching show, women can't drive, women can't drive, women can't drive, women can't drive, women can't drive. And come to think of it, my mother drives better than my father. Come to think of it, if I really think about it. Now, don't be that. Trust is too strong a word. I don't trust my mother driving. She in her 70s now. Did stop signs and suggestions. You know, that bitch put the pedal down. But my father, he couldn't drive. He could not drive. If he didn't die, he'd have killed us. He'd have killed. Oh, that man, he had no idea what a brake pad pedal was. He had no idea. He wanted to be in the Air Force. And they didn't let him in the Air Force because of his skin, and that's real talk. I don't do fakeism. I do real racism. When it's some real racism, but that was way back then when the Air Force was totally racist. He felt the need for speed, and they wouldn't put him in airplanes. Damn it, now he drove like a bat out of hell. I didn't trust him at all. I actually trust, somebody's yelling Trump. What happened? It caught my eye. Susan, you can go my eye. What is this? Trump. What? Oh, is that the news? Oh, I thought you were like cheering, like we need him to go fix the world. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'm done. I gotta go. I hadn't said enough things to get me into. I got all kind of reports on me right now on Facebook. As soon as, you know how when you log off, you get that thing that's got to log you out to log you back in because you know that you're in jail. I got to be in Facebook jail on this one. I know it's gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen. They just put me in it. They make sure everybody get their little jail time so that everyone logs back in. They think they're all coming for us, and ain't nobody coming for us because we ain't got no control over nothing. It's just a game. All right, who rattled my cage? Beaufort, ain't nobody rattled your cage because you don't care. Don't act like you care. Beaufort, the most calm person I know. He don't care about that. He just sit back like, yeah, okay. He'll give you the principle of something and just keep moving. Like, are you a stripper or a cop? Uh-oh. What's that about, Lori? I'm way up in comments. I'm moving down. I know it's out of context. I said I wasn't going to do that, but I'm way up in context. Brother Harley's in the house. Harley, you see the CIA person today? Harley was the one that told me, somebody said I was CIA, and I'm just like, you know what, but let me say something on that. On the topic of Gerard being CIA, let me be honest about something. Let's be real. Let's put your thinking cap on for a minute. Did Gerard say he was not CIA? Did he? Think about that for a minute. I want to chew that up. Might want to chew that up. All right, let's talking about talking about conspiracy. Just think about it for a minute. Yeah. Harley said that the person said that Gerard was CIA, and he ain't never deny it, did he? Think about that. That's how Trump got elected. You know that's how Trump got elected, right? He didn't deny nothing on Democrat TV. Y'all called him racist on Democrat TV. He was smart enough not to deny it on your TV. Why? Because if it pissed you off, he'd be in the news because he's the racist candidate. You know what? You sound like it's a pro-Trump video, but he paddled the hell out of y'all. He did. Psychology, Eddie Bernays, propaganda. You don't know how that works. I use it if I need to. Damn it. I didn't say I would. Don't ask me if I'm CIA. I ain't gonna answer the question. Like an undercover cop, that's where that came from. If you ask an undercover cop if they're a cop, they're supposed to answer right, and it's just like, that's not how the world actually works. People believe that because it's on TV, so it must be true, and women can't drive because obviously it's on TV. That's not how it works. If the cop is undercover, they can say anything they want to say. They don't have to say that to you. That's just stupid. Like a cop is undercover and he got drug deals. This is how stupid stuff is. He got Nino Brown over there and got, Conan the Barbarian over there, somebody with some drugs and guns over there. He in the mafia meeting, people got all kind of machetes. You got everybody around just ready to murder somebody. And the guy says, "Are you a cop?" What you think he's gonna say? You think he's gonna be honest? Like, yeah, I'm a cop, I'm a police officer. That's just no, he's not. He gonna say, listen, it don't matter if I'm a cop, because if I say I'm a cop, they're gonna murder me right now. Hell no, I ain't no damn cop. You say, well, he can't smoke drugs because he's a cop. You put them drugs in front of that. Can we do another line? Put some more cocaine. Why? Because he's gonna be dead. I just don't believe in this world. I think the TV break people, make people stupid. Got all these people ready about to hang you up, string you up, and murder you. You say, just ask him if he's a cop. We are so gullible. I don't know why we are. I don't know. But it's fun. It's fun. I gotta get out of here. All right, I gotta go. I gotta change the music. Last couple comments. It's slavery. I had to get my bag. Goodness gracious. That was fun. Lord have mercy. The monkeys. You gotta enjoy the monkeys. You actually thought that I did, Citizen. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you all the stuff. I listen, Citizen, I took Rome in hook, line, and sinker. All of it, girl. Listen, I had a good upbringing. I had a mommy and a good daddy, and I had a warm bed to sleep in. I had black privilege. And I believe all of it. Rome was for us. Rome was healthy and nutritious. Babylon was a great thing. I believed all of it. On TV and the news, politicians said it. I only started questioning things when I got older. I took it all in hook line. I ain't the brightest light fixture in the chandelier. When I get it, I get it. Don't get me wrong. But indoctrination is a hell of a drug. We got to say it that way. Indoctrination is a hell of a drug. That's why I think we got to talk to people in a certain way. Don't piss them off too much. We still fling poo. Yes, we do fling poo, but the Beaufort, because we got that from the monkeys. That's monkeys fling poo. 98% of the time. 98% of the time, what we gonna do? We gonna fling some poo in the way. We see an unpeachy president, we want to go peach him, because that's what we do. We fling poo. 98% of the time, not the 2%. What's wrong with Pac-Man? Nothing wrong with Pac-Man, Harley. Nothing wrong. Play Pac-Man. Play Pac-Man. Don't play Christianity. Don't play Muslim. Don't play black. Don't play any of the video games that the lords and elites set up for you by your birth. That's what that analogy is. That the world is flat because we let it be flat. We don't want to be well-rounded. Indoctrination is a hell of a drug. Rick James said that. Don't smoke it. Don't smoke it. If you know it's a hell of a drug, don't snort it. It'll jack you up. Do not snort in their indoctrination. Don't play Democrat. Don't play Republican. Stop playing politics. We got real problems to fix in the world. Stop playing nation. Stop playing patriotism. Stop playing the adult games. We're not, well, no, never mind. Take that back. Play adult. Play it. Just make sure it's with your wife. That's all. Make sure it's with your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Y'all supposed to play the games because happy people do happy things. But don't play adult games where people die. How about that? Don't play adult games, especially when it's children. Stop playing those adult games. All right, let me get down. I gotta get out. I'm a great driver. Susan, I know you are. I paid it forward last night. Good, Kelly. Keep paying it forward. Building hemp houses. Just stop being freaky deaky on my time. We're trying to pick up. Kelly, he's so special. He's so special. Oh my Lord. I went back and read your post, man. Boy, hey. All right. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. Just, hey, you special, man. Not supposed to do that on here. What did Ivana say? The worst driver is an Asian woman driving a minivan. I'm not even gonna test that one. I'm not gonna go there. No, you know what? No, I am gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. I disagree. It's an empirical fact that the worst driver of the minivan is the man who didn't know he was gonna be in a minivan. Let's be honest, real talk. The man that sold his sports car and now he got 3, 4, 5 kids in a minivan. He thought he was gonna have an SUV, but he didn't. And he still thinks he's in a sports car. That's the worst. That's the worst one, because they become like urban assault vehicles. He think he got like a Corvette. Kids in the back just swinging, flying out the window. They got that little sign on the back where it's like kids, babies on board. The sign on Kirky. He just did. The worst driver is Rico Suave. He was Rico Suave when he got you. But then you get the 4 or 5 kids. That's the worst driver in the minivan. It's a man who doesn't realize, no, bro, you domesticated, bro. You're domesticated, man. You can't do that no more. I know you think you can take that turn. It's not. You can't take the turn. You're supposed to slow down, man. Because they speed around you. People tell me I drive like an old lady. No, I understand the speed limits, and I don't want to get pulled over. You're supposed to go 9 miles over the speed limit. All of a sudden, here comes this dude in the minivan, about 8 kids hanging out the back. just flying by. Trust me. Oh, you know what? And that came right back around, because Ivana, that was my father. Oh, that man, he hadn't video, man. He didn't know what the brake pedal was, because he had a motorcycle. He's riding a motorcycle, right? And he crashed it a few times, and finally the wife was like, my mom was like, listen, you ain't getting none. You keep driving that motorcycle because you're going to kill yourself, and I ain't raising all these damn nappy kids by my damn self. You ain't getting none until you give up that motorcycle. Of course, so the motorcycle went in the garage, and they got the minivan. Then that brother ain't drove. He thought he's still on the motorcycle half the time. I was in the back of the seat. Damn near 38 years old, like, Dad, hey, man, listen, I'm 38. We get in an accident, my bones ain't gonna heal the way they used to. My stem cells not doing what they used to. I'm not drinking smoothies this week. You need to slow down. You think he flying jets and Top Gun, he fighting Russian fighters, still on a motorcycle. All right, my mother thought she was gonna get away with it. No, he still thought he was on it. So I disagree. But I ain't saying Asian women can't drive. I'm not gonna, oh Lord, if Jeannie said I'm being in trouble. Hey, my friend, I got a lot of Asian friends. I think we need self-driving cars. I'm gonna pull up, because I'm not gonna get myself in trouble. We need self-driving cars. I'm all for that. We need self-driving cars that are not tied in with Google, the pharmaceutical company. Can we have that? Can we unpeach self-driving semi-vehicles that Google controls, because Michael Hastings got rocketed out the damn car, and we know, all right. That's what we need to impeach. I gotta get going. Any last comments? Chris Lewis is in the house. Is that a space arcade? No, Chris Lewis, that is the flat earth. You always late. That's how you know people who had good lives. I don't know y'all people with the good life. Chris got a good life. I don't care what nobody say. Chris done had some struggles, some strife, and some fuggles, and some other things, but Chris got a good life. You know how he got it? Because he always late. Chris wake up when he want to wake up. Chris probably wake up, put his son on the bus, and go right back to sleep. Because he show up when he should. Chris is like a wizard. Sometimes I wonder what y'all do for a living. I wonder how y'all, like, am I playing Earth wrong? Am I playing America wrong? Because y'all just calm and just wake up when you want to wake up, do what you want. I'm like, what y'all do for a living? Y'all ain't got to work or nothing? He always calm and laid back. All right, I'm not gonna pick with nobody. Earth is a mixture of things. Yes, it is. It is a mixture of things. I guess you got to find your way and carve out some sort of peace for yourself. Guess that's what you got to do. Chris just show. He like a wizard. He show when I show. A wizard is never late. He is right on time. Is that Lord of the Rings? Let me see. Earth is a mixture of things, hanging, flying by, chilling. Girl, what do you do for a living? Susan, what I do for a living? I always answer that question the same way. Let me get out of here. What I do for a living? I live. That's what I do for a living. And what I do today may not be what I do tomorrow. I've jumped between industries and corporations and consulting and jobs, and Everywhere I jumped, I hurt people. Everywhere I jumped, the industry was funky, foul, and a phony. What do I do for a living? I live. Now, if you ask me what I do as a slave, then that's a whole different discussion. But what do I do for a living? Like, I think that's the saddest thing when you ask somebody, well, what do you do for a living? I'm a doctor. Really? Like, you answered the question what your plantation is? What do you do for a living? I pick cotton. Like, yeah, that's no slave, Dad. Like, you go find a slave on a plantation 300 years ago. What do you do for a living? I'm a cotton picker, and I'm proud of it. I worked a cotton gin. Like, no, that's what you're forced to do. That's not what you do for a living. So I answer that question the same way. What do I do for a living? I live. And what I do today, I may do tomorrow, I might not do tomorrow, but I live my life, and I don't subscribe to Babylonian rules. And when what I do disagrees with the Babylonians and Romans, then they come put me in one of their cages, or come shoot me, or do what you gotta do, boo-boo. But I live by my own rules. I don't like your rules. Y'all murdered my ancestors. Why would I live by your rules? I don't live by your rules. I don't care about your impeachments or keeping in the peace. Y'all Romans. Y'all get captors and killers and genocides. The whole world hates y'all. That's real talk. Real talk. To be honest, the whole world hates y'all. I know you think they revere you because of your television. Nope. That's just their leaders, and their leaders don't like you neither. Real talk. All over Europe, all over but we're working together. All right, allies. You don't have allies. You have other nations that need your currency because you got the whole central banking Rothschild Rockefeller thing, and they put you at the top of it, and you give them billions of dollars while ignoring the kids starving together in your own country. Nobody likes America. I'm just gonna be real talk. To be honest with you, they don't like you at all. They hate what you do. They hate what you say. They're tired of being told what to do. They don't think that you're the police. You're obviously a hypocrite. You ain't got no ethics, no morals. So why would I like you? I love you. But like what y'all do is crazy. Y'all act crazy. Crazy act of fool. Crazy act of fool. That's what you do. It's not even politics. We can call it crazy act of fool. All right, let's see. Humans are the worst. No, you know what, Mr. Are humans the worst? I think humans are gullible, they're naive, they're easily programmed like a video game. I don't think they're the worst. I think the worst is probably ochre or tabby cats. That's got to be the worst. The worst is ochre or tabby, because ochre make you vomit, and you make your diarrhea and stink and stuff like that. And tabby cats, they murder everybody. You can feed them for a lifetime. It's true. You can love them, give them little fluffy toys and stuff, and and you pet them and stuff. I'm picking with the cat people. And when you die, you can't do it no more. You cleaned up the kitty litter box and took care of them and loved them and did everything that you could, and you die. Nobody finds you for a week. They're gonna chew your nose off. I think cats are worse than Americans. I do. Now to get me cussed out. I don't know why y'all know I'm playing. All right, let me just be honest. I'm playing. I like cats. I do. I really do love cats, but I like how you like me not liking cats. I like how y'all get upset, get the snot. And some of y'all know that I just like to play with people. I love all animals. Come on, y'all, stop it. I had cats. I had dogs. And the cat ripped the hell out the dogs. I got a problem with the cats. They're wild animals, y'all. Cats are wild animals. I never hate a wild creature for being a wild creature, but I will chastise a sentient creature for acting wild. And that's us. We act wild because we're in flat earth video games and we think the world is flat. We're not well-rounded, but we could be. We live in the information age where we can understand all of our own bigotries and apathies and indifference and make something beautiful with this world. But instead, we want it to stay flat because we want to keep other people oppressed because we're not actually against the Romans and Babylonians. We just want to rule it. We just want to be the oppressors because you live in that flat earth video game. All right, that's Dre gone. Listen. Drop the identity, y'all. We got real work to do. I got to go. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out. Love y'all to death now.